If you guys haven't heard me already, I'll say it again. You need to solve lots and lots and lots of quadratic formulas to be able to use it proficiently. So when we're working through on this next one, I want to show you, I just grabbed a different format here. All of these use exactly the same quadratic formula. They're just different setups of the same formula. So it all depends on what works best for you and your learning style. So on this one, the equation that I'm starting with is x squared minus 2x minus 8 equals 0. And the first thing you'll notice is it's already in standard form because it's equal to 0. And then I just need to go through and plug in the values. So here in front of my x squared goes my a, and you'll see that in front of our x squared there is a 1. In front of the b is a negative 2, and my c is a negative 8. As I come through, my formula again is x equals negative b plus or minus the square root of b squared minus 4ac over 2a. Same as always. So negative b, which would be negative 2, plus or minus the square root of negative 2 squared minus 4 times 1 times negative 8, all over 2 times 1. And so then I'm going to rewrite down here, x equals negative 2, so that's the opposite of negative 2, which is just straight 2, plus or minus the square root. Negative 2 squared will give me, gosh, this camera is struggling this morning. Let's see if I can adjust it just a little bit more. So, negative 2 squared is positive 4 minus 4, negative 4 times 1 times negative 8. So that's a plus 32, all over 2 times 1, which is 2. So I'll go ahead and combine what's in the square root, 2 plus or minus square root of 36 over 2. Square root of 36 is 6, so x equals 2 plus or minus 6 over 2. I'm going to split it into my positive side and my negative side. So x equals 2 plus 6 over 2 and 2 minus 6 over 2. Those are both my x equals. So on this one, 2 plus 6 is 8 over 2. X equals 4. And then on this side, we've got 2 minus 6, which is negative 3 over 2, which would be x equals negative 1 1/2. So for this particular equation, my solutions came up as 4 and negative 1 1/2. So I'm going to go ahead and check this equation now, and I downloaded the Desmos graphing calculator onto my phone, so you guys can see here, pretty well at least, that I can go ahead and enter that equation into my graphing calculator and check to see where it crosses the x-axis. So I've got x squared minus 2x minus 8. And in doing that, I can see now where this graph is crossing the x-axis. And when I put my mouse over there, you'll notice it's crossing at 4 and 0. I clicked right there. And it's also crossing at negative 2 and 0, which is not the same answer as what I had on my sheet. So I want to run back and try to see where I made an error. So if you notice right here, 2 minus 6 should have been negative 4, not negative 3. So when I correct that to negative 4, it changes this answer to be negative 2. And then my zeros match with what they should be.